Thanks for talking to FrankWarren.tv. March the 14th in Manchester, you are going to make the first defence of your WBO super featherweight belt, and it's a mandatory defence, so it's going to be a hard night's work for you.
Yeah, it's going to be a hard night's work. I mean, we weren't expecting it to be the mandatory before we'd get a voluntary, but it isn't. It hasn't worked out that way, but you know, so be it. Is the mandatory, and by the 14th I'll be 100%, and I'm sure I won't have no problems anyway. He's a good fighter, but I'll be all right.
First of all, who is it? Who is your mandatory?
Yeah, he's Roman Martinez from Puerto Rico. So he's 24 unbeaten. He's I think about 25 years of age, but it'd be a good fight. Obviously, he's a bit like myself, box fighter. But as I say, we'll put the work in. I'll be 100%, and I'll be beating him anyway.
Just tell us why you didn't get your voluntary, because you said, you've just mentioned there obviously that we would have expected a voluntary before the mandatory. Why didn't that happen?
Well, I was due to fight Stephen Foster in December for a voluntary, but I had to pull out because I was ill with a chest infection. On top of that chest infection, I went back in the gym too early, started punching, and I bruised all my chest. Yeah. So literally, obviously I had to have 2 weeks out of the gym, and I wasn't going to get the training back, so we pulled out the fight, and now the WBO is saying you've got to have your mandatory.
Psychologically, does it matter that you're going to go in there and go straight to a mandatory in your first defence?
No, not at all. I don't think so. No, I mean, you know, they're all hard fights. You go in the world title, they're all going to be hard fights anyway. So we're there. So it doesn't matter at all. Still get paid for it, hopefully.
Let's talk about the training for this fight then, for this man. I know that you normally go abroad to get your quality work, and still doing that this time?
Yeah, we're off to Tenerife on the 12th of Feb. For 3 weeks. I mean, we're heavily training now at the moment, but we go over there, and it's harder over there. We run up Mount Teed in that, but makes life a bit easier in the sun training anyway. Yes, so we come back about 10 days before the fight, and hopefully we should be tip top then.
What do you do about sparring?
Well, we take sparring out there, but at the moment I know a few fighters out there, a few promoters over there called Jean Paul, and we're talking to him, and he's going to get us some like tall. Orthodox fighters for us between 9 and 10 stone for us to spar.
We're going to be in Manchester. It's a great atmosphere there in the MEN. Have you boxed in there before?
Yeah. That's where we won the title. Alex Arthur. Me and Alex Arthur was at the MEN. So yeah, I'm glad to be back there as Adams and to defend the title there as well. So yeah, pleased.
And just a little about your fans. I know that they obviously have to travel up north. Confident that they're going to do there and get there and be there for you?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you know, there's a credit crunch out there at the moment, but I'm sure they will be digging deep and coming up there and supporting me, and hopefully we'll have a lot of tickets sold up there.
Nicky, you know, most boxers say, and pundits say as well, that you know, winning the world title is easier than defending it. Are you feeling that type of pressure now that actually your first defence is actually going to be harder than winning it in the first place?
No, I do agree. I mean, it is. I mean, to be a world champion, once you've defended it, or to be a European champion or any champion, to win it, then everyone wants to have a defence to turn around and say, yeah, I'm the champion. So obviously, I want to get this defence over and done with, and then call myself a real world champion.
Most of the world champions I've had the pleasure of talking to over the years always say that when you do have a belt, you know, around your waist, something to prepare for and work for, something that you've got to defend, it actually gives an extra something to training.
Yeah, it definitely does. You definitely get a bit more sparkle in the gym, and you put that bit more cut of hours sort of thing a week in the gym, and just trying that a little bit harder. So you obviously want to keep the belt and keep earning the money, and that's what it's all about, this game, earning some money. So yeah, that's what we're doing.
Nicky, thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, Tup.